We go above and beyond the headlines right now with incoming Tourism Secretary, still Agriculture Undersecretary, Romulo-Puyat. Good evening, ma'am. Welcome to Newsnight.
Yeah, hi, good evening, Tia. Hi,
yes.
This is Berna, yes.
Yes, ma'am. So can we just clarify this once and for all? You are still incoming because there are as yet no appointment papers yet.
Yeah, no, though it was announced by SAPBOGO yesterday, I'm still, in fact, I just came from the Department of Agriculture because I still have a lot of work to do. So I'm still doing work at the Department of Agriculture.
Yes, and that means wala pa rin yung appointment papers nyo for a Tourism Secretary.
They were, I was told that they were already fixing the appointment papers, but, you know, I'm not really in a rush because I still have a lot of things to do, so that there's a proper turnover to whoever's going to take my place.
Right, this was quite a surprise, just as you described this morning on New Day, no?
It's so surreal. I still can't believe that it happened. But you know, with me, I'm just taking it a day at a time. And you know, there's so much work now in the DA. We have so many projects.
Yes.
So you know, today I was just still doing all my work at the DA.
Yes.
That was it. That was about it. Yes.
Okay. Well, you know, we listened to your interview on New Day this morning. It was interesting when you already described how the president offered that post to you. What I'd like to know, and so all those details are very clear to us. What I'd like to know is, when did he make that offer to you?
It was yesterday at about 5 p.m. after
Tuesday?
Today's Wednesday, Tuesday at 5 p.m. But it was like after a meeting, we were meeting about agriculture, which is with my work, and then he said it so casually after.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can imagine, I went to Malacanang because I was going to meet with him regarding my work in the Department of Agriculture. He didn't call me for this, nothing. So it really caught me by surprise,
Caught you by surprise. However, you know, there's been quite a lot of feedback and generally very good. People saying that you are going to be a very good tourism secretary. You're a perfect fit for the job. You're going to do well. That's what people are saying.
Maybe I'm actually overwhelmed with the support. Maybe it's because I've been in the DA for 12 years and we've been promoting food, culinary tourism for such a long time. So maybe that's why people thought that it would just be just but logical,
Yes. Well, I'd like to go through very quickly, ma'am. No, I know wala pa kayo dun sa tourism and you're about to study, but you know, just parang off the top of your head, because this morning you mentioned in that interview on New Day the Madrid Fusion, for example. But just a few months back, a month or two ago, there was an announcement na hindi na raw itutuloy, and you know, there's quite a bit of people are surprised. Why are we going to do that? You know, it put the Philippines and Philippine cuisine on the world map. No?
It was such a very successful event, especially for the agriculture sector. But what I did was I wrote to TPB, I wrote to Cesar Montano,
Tourism Promotions Board.
Tourism Promotions Board, and then he did give a date. He said that it was going to push through. I think he gave it this September. He gave 3 dates in September. So in fact, it was funny. Yesterday morning, I wrote to him again, asking for updates, where the venue and who the organizer will be, so we could already contact them.
Okay. Well, speaking of that term, pushing through, the other question is because, well, in the last few years, we've heard so much from former Tourism Secretary Juan Tulfo-Teo about Miss Universe. So, you know, there was that talk again from her about, oh, maybe the Philippines can host Miss Universe again. Is this something that is going to be on your agenda?
I really haven't thought about it. What I'm going to do is, when I finally meet with them, I will ask the officials there to tell me what their plans or programs and projects are for 2019, and we'll see. We'll look at the budget, and we'll go from there. I just want to assess each program.
Yeah, and of course,
so I can't really comment if it's going to push through or not. I don't want to comment because I just want to hear why. For example, they want the Miss Universe. Do we have the budget? What do they plan to do? I mean, it's like the same as the Department of Agriculture. You just have to look at the programs, what are the objectives, etc.,
Yeah.
And then you assess it from there. Yeah.
Right, assess, no, kung, if it
Yeah.
yeah, if it is in line with the objectives halimbawa ng tourism department.
Yes, yes.
Well, the other thing is, of course, the other centerpiece no ng tourism department programs for so long was it's more fun in the Philippines, all these tourism programs. So,
Yeah.
you're going to go over that, I'm sure, no?
Yes, yes, of course. I happen to be very close to Secretary Mon Jimenez because we were together for Madrid Fusion, and we worked closely together. And I really actually admire the man, his vision. He was a very good tourism secretary, and he coined that it's more fun in the Philippines. So somebody actually asked me if I would change the slogan. I said, no, it works, so why change it?
Okay. One other thing, will you be going over all television advertisement placements of the Department of Tourism?
Definitely. I have to go because the marching orders of the president was to be transparent in everything that is done in the department and that there should be no corruption. So I have to check each and every one that though it was maybe done in the past, it will be, I'll be the one implementing it. So I have to check everything that will be implemented under me. Because at the end of the day, if I'm the one who's going to implement it, that will be under my watch. So
right.
I'm very, very careful about that.
Yeah, well, that's great. Great to know. One more thing before we go to your family. This morning I was listening to your interview, and again, you repeated it this afternoon. When you were talking with the president about this appointment, you went to another room. Sir Jos Meña was there. I was just curious.
No, yeah,
oh, Sir,
yeah.
What was Sir Jos Meña doing there?
No, he was actually, just catching up with the president. They're old friends. And he was just catching up. Nothing political. They were just talking like old friends because the last time they saw each other was before the elections.
Yeah, okay. So about family, I wanted to ask, what did your dad tell you? I'm sure he had words of advice for you.
Oh, they're just so... I think like me, they're overwhelmed and they're so excited, and they also can't believe that this is happening. Because it's really, I don't know, this was really unexpected for me. I've been, maybe because I've been in the department for so long already, and I actually love my job. I really, really love what I'm doing. So it was like, you're content with something. And then and when I went, as I said, when I went to Malacanang, I had no idea that it was going to be brought up.
Okay. Right now, just one last question. Right now, we're showing pictures of you with your family, and if I'm not mistaken, the producers, please tell me, this is your late husband, yung Sec Puyat.
I'm sorry, I don't have, I'm in the car right now. I'm in the car right now, but I'm not sure what picture that is.
Okay. But now that I mentioned him, what do you think he must be, thinking, feeling right now? What do you
actually told my in-laws, we have a Viber group, and I said my husband would have been laughing right now.
Yeah, really?
Why? He knows I hate attention. He knows I hate being interviewed. So in fact, I hope, I know by tomorrow you'll all be sick. I mean, you'll forget about me tomorrow. I just hope that it's just today. And then tomorrow you'll forget about me.
You hope media will forget about you.
Yes. No, because I'd rather, I'd rather just do my work.
Yeah.
I've always, in the department, I've been, I've served 3 presidents, and I think it's because I just like to do the work. I don't really like going, being out there.
Yeah.
I just like to do the work.
Yeah, you don't feel like you need to promote yourself. It's good enough that you're doing the work, that you're passionate about it.
Yeah, that's my I'm quite I'm actually, well, actually my friends will laugh, but I'm actually really more introverted. Just basically like to do my work.
Okay.
But now, of course, I know I have to. But I know he's dying of laughter. Actually, even my late sister Lupe.
Yeah.
Because they know how I am. Growing up, if you talk to my mom, she'll say, growing up, all my friends thought that I only had 4 children. They didn't know Berna existed. Because I would only stay inside the room and study. I was always as a nerd. I love studying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but yun na nga, this is really out of my comfort zone. But
Anyway, well, welcome to outside your comfort zone, and congratulations, I suppose, are in
Thank you.
order. Like you
Thank
said,
you,
your
Tia.
husband, whose pictures we were showing with you just a while ago, no, must be laughing right now because...
Oh, he's laughing
yeah.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Bernadette
you,
Romulo-Puyat,
thank you. Yeah,
Agriculture
thank you.
Undersecretary for now, but very soon Tourism Secretary. Thank you, ma'am, for joining us.